Hello friends, here we will discuss Introduction to Data Structure. In basic terminology, we will discuss what is data. Now everybody else know that what is data, but still here we will discuss what is this data. So data is a raw material for an information. Like we're watching this PPT, okay? So this PPT is what? It's an information. But for preparing this PPT, I have to collect data. So from this data, I have prepared this PPT. So the thing is that this PPT is information. Now see, the data is raw material, and by processing on this data, we will get information. See this diagram. Here is this table, and this table is what? Data. It contains threshold. The next column is FAR. The next column is FRR. The next column is FAR, and then another next column is FRR. So here this threshold is here, that is on x-axis we have taken threshold, and on y-axis we have taken FAR and FRR. Now here from this three different columns we have plotted this graph. So what from this data we have obtained this information. So now get it that from data we have obtained information. So data is raw material for getting information. Next is data item. So data item is what? Data items refers to single unit of values. When we divided data item into sub items, that is called as group items, and data items that cannot be divided into sub items are called as elementary item. So now here we will discuss what is data structure. The definition of data structure is logical or mathematical model of a particular organization of a data, or in a formal way we can say it's a organizing data in a computer so that it can be used. Student, concentrate on this word, that the data can be used. If we are just storing it and we are not using it, then what is the use of storing that data? It's of no use. Why we are wasting so much time in only storing it and organizing it? No. When we have to use this data in efficient manner, so for that purpose only we are organizing this data and storing in efficient manner, in an order manner. Okay. So the next thing, see the example. Now here is again a data, as I have already shown you the table that how the data is arranged. Now see here I have shown an example of record. This record is a type of a data structure. Now see here, if I am saying a person is having its own properties like person is having his name, age, gender, and social security number. These are some properties. So when I'm saying person is having name, so my attribute, that is here, property is called as attribute here. So this attribute has a value Nandini. Name, that is name attribute has value Nandini. Age attribute has value 20. Gender attribute has value F, that is female, and social security number attribute has value this one, that is 134-24-5533. Okay, so this fields, that is name, age, gender, social security number, these all attributes are called as fields. Okay, and here these values, that the whole row here, as each column is field, and this whole row of values is called as record. So this values, that is this data, we have organized in a record. Next, types of data structure. As there are many types of data structure, some of them are here: array, stack, queue, linked list, tree, record, table, object. Now first we will see array. What is array? Array is a set of homogeneous values. Now what is meant by homogeneous values? When I am saying homogeneous values means what? If we are storing integer values, okay, then we can store only integer value. We can't store a character, we can't store string, or we can't store a floating point number. Okay, if like see here example, in here in this slides here. See, this is an array example. Okay, here now I am storing 4 5 1 7 2 3. Okay, all these are what? These are integer value. Here I can't store at this place 6, this place I can't store C, A, B, C, D, or any character, or I can't store any symbol value, that is hash, percentage, or nothing, or I can't store a floating point number value, that is 10.1 or 7.5, like that. So array is what? Array will store only a homogeneous data, that is it will store only integer value. Or if I am saying array is of type character, then it will store only characters, that is like A, B, C, D, or 0, 9, 10, like. Okay, so now if I am saying string, the array is the type of array is string. So then each this cell will contain a string value, and like anything. Okay, so this is an example of array. Now move to next one, that is set of homogeneous value, that is array will store only homogeneous values. Okay, now the next thing is what? Stack. Now stack is also what? It will also contains a homogeneous values, but works in last in first order. Okay, array is what? It is a serial, like it will start from first and it will go to end. Now here is what? It will work in last in first order. Stack will work in last in first order. How? See, this is what? This is example of annoy. Okay, see, here we will put this disk here. Okay, the first disk, the second time this one, third, fourth, fifth, sixth. Now the time of inserting this will be the first, this will be the second, this will be the third, this will be the fourth, this will be the fifth, and this will be the what? Sixth. Sorry. Okay, now this is the order of insertion. Now order of deletion. When I have to remove it, I have to first remove this disk, then I will remove this disk, then this one, this one, this one, and this one. Okay, see this. First I have to remove what? This one. Okay, then this one, then this one, then and this. So the order of removing is opposite of order of insertion. So the last inserted disk, we have removed it for the first time. Okay, the first, that's why it is called as last in first out. The first element of insertion is the last element of deletion. That this, the first element of this, the first element will be the last element of deletion. Hence stack is called as last in first order, and it will also contains a homogeneous values. Means what? It will also if I'm saying a stack will contain integer value, it will only store integer, and if I'm saying a floating, it will store only floating, but it can't contain a combination of integer plus floating point.